Welcome to Parents' Night for the academic year 2017-2018, where this evening we'll be specifically talking about Ivrit instruction at SKA. Over the next few minutes, we'll give you a brief introduction to teaching Ivrit through comprehensible input, a strategy for language acquisition. My name is Gabriel Aurier-Sanders. I'm an Ivrit instructor here at SKA for grades 9, 10, and 12. Now, first of all, we're very glad you're here. While there are many exciting developments in our school, our Ivrit program deserves special mention. We believe, as you do, that the Hebrew language is central to our Jewish identity. So you'll be pleased to know that all of the HALB SKA teachers from K through 12 have participated in a concentrated professional development series of trainings over the past several months. This is to hone their instructional craft with a particular focus on second language acquisition theory and practice. In interacting with your daughter, here's something you might notice. You'll observe a shift away from traditional and explicit instruction of grammar rules and rote memorization of vocabulary lists. That system was based on the classical grammar translation method of teaching Greek and Latin, which dates all the way back to the Middle Ages. Did you learn that way, starting with texts, grammar, and vocab lists that were over your head? Did you feel along the way that you just couldn't get Ivrit? We're phasing in a set of strategies that provide what second language experts call comprehensible input. This shift moves our focus from learning language, really learning about language, to actually acquiring language. What is comprehensible input? CI is a set of strategies based on over 40 years of classroom-tested research by USC linguist Dr. Stephen Krashen. His approaches have been proven in classes from kindergarten through university level with numerous world languages. CI provides students with compelling, meaningful input that's highly engaging, easy to understand, and enjoyable to the point that they often forget that they're learning Ivrit. Dr. Krashen said way back in 1985, the best methods are those that supply comprehensible input in low-anxiety situations containing messages that students really want to hear. Comprehensible input closely aligns with how we all acquired our first language, and it's consistent with how the brain best works to absorb, process, and retain new language. After 40 years of validated success in classrooms across the world, we're proud and excited to introduce CI into our Ivrit program. There's a whole matrix of approaches involved in this. If you just let your eyes scan down the right-hand side of this slide, you'll notice many of the different strategies that we can weave into a typical lesson. Comprehensible input, by the way, works with any curriculum or none at all. The basic underpinnings of comprehensible input consist of understanding the two sides of the coin. There's an input phase of listening and reading, and an output phase of speaking and writing. Each of these mature at different rates, and they vary from student to student. Now, we've only just begun, but the early response has been amazing. The feedback from students and parents has been even more enthusiastic than we expected. For many students, learning Ivrit is actually enjoyable, meaningful, and achievable across all proficiency levels. So we look forward to cultivating our students' love of the Hebrew language that'll find expression in more comfortable conversational exchanges and deeper interactions with their studies of Hebrew texts. Thank you for the investment that you're making in the Jewish future by sending your daughter to SKA. It's an honor to partner with you. And now, your daughter's Ivrit teacher will add some concluding comments and insights.